Okay, so I just want to add a bit more caput mortuum violet in this area. It does need to still be darkened up, and then we can start worrying about the shine and, you know, those extra little details there. So I'm going to close this up a bit more. Just going back and forth. I might actually sharpen that. Might give me a bit more colour. That's better. It was getting a bit too soft. So yeah, we just kind of close this lighter area up. And then we need to bring that further down as well and deepen the colour. Obviously now we've got no line art to follow, so we just need to keep checking the reference photo, making sure we're getting the direction correct. I'm going to bring a bit more of that up here actually while I think about it. I'm also making sure I'm doing irregular patterns as well. I don't want it to all be straight. So you're kind of making these little patterns up, if you like. Let's get that bit of a brush. So I'm going back and forth quickly, as you can probably see, just so I can get the colour in and make it a bit deeper looking, especially down the bottom here where the feathers are quite tight. what I will do actually is bring a bit more dark indigo in. I think that will work quite nice. Just over here, if I can locate it. Oh, there we are. So I've got the dark indigo here, and I just want to come over a bit more. Let's bring that down here a bit more. Careful around his little beak there, I don't want to go over it. Okay, so I'm just going to come back to the caput mortuum violet. And I think we're almost getting there. And throwing a lot of colours here, but I think it's been worth it. It will look good at the end. And also with all these layers, it would be beneficial for when I use the slice tool, so I think that will work quite well. If you don't have the slice tool, don't worry too much. You can use the rubber. I think I'll also use Pablo white, and I'm also thinking the granite rose in the Pablo range would be good. That's another good, oh, little midgie there. Yeah, the granite rose is another good one to put in highlights, especially on hair. And I don't know where this little midgie's come from. Go away. Oh, sorry about that. He's obviously attracted to the light. So yeah, I'm just closing it up a bit more down here as well. With this caput mortuum violet. Before I start with the highlights then, I just want to go back with the russet, with the Pablo, and I just want to just go over the centre bit here, just add a bit more orangey brown, and then I think that'll be it for the pencil side. It just makes it a bit more vibrant here. It's a lovely colour. I don't use this colour much actually, but it's worked quite well for this drawing. It goes over the caput mortuum violet really nice as well. As you can see, it comes through lovely. That's quite a nice colour mix. So that's something else I've learnt. I don't want to take it over the blue too much though. Right, okay, I think that's enough of that. We could be here all day, just keep colouring. Just put a dab up there. So I'm going to get the slice tool. Let's have a go with that. Okay, so let's start up here. This is where it gets a bit mucky with the dust. So I haven't got the sharpest of slice tools, but I don't want it too sharp anyway. I'm not removing all the colour, all the pencil. I'll do it the other side. I think one side's that's a bit sharper. clean again. Do a bit over here. I don't want to go mad with this. Let's come over here. No, that sounds not very good. Let's come up here as well, put a bit in there. Need another blade. Which is why I'm going back and forth, but okay. Right, let's get the white and the granite rose with the Pablo and see how we get on with that. So I'm going to sharpen these two up a little bit more. So I've got the granite rose and the white Pablo. So let's make them nice and sharp. So I'm going to start with the white. I'm just going to go over these lines that I've taken out with the slice tool. You can see it goes quite nicely. Brightens it up a little bit there. And then what I would do is go with the granite rose, and then you can just sort of bring it into the other colours, just so it all flows nicely. Can use it a bit further up as well, because this goes lovely over the violet. Okay, let's go back to the white. Do a bit down here. Going back to the granite rose. Okay, and then I'm just going to get the caput mortuum violet. So I'm not going over the granite rose, I'm just making sure I've got no harsh lines. I don't know what those two stains are there. I'll get the kneadable rubber for that. I was just cleaning these stains down the bottom here. I just thought I'd show you. I've just been cleaning the outside with the kneadable rubber, and as you can see, the dust, hopefully you can see this little line here, but with the kneadable rubber you can just clean it up absolutely fine, and it disappears. It's just the dust from the pencil. Even if you use, you know, I personally use kitchen roll, some use glassine paper, but you can easily just clean the film up again. It's that simple. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you that. I've flipped the film, and I thought this would be a good time to get the black out, and as I mentioned earlier, to darken up some areas. So you literally just flip the film over and just darken where you want to. So I've just got the black here. That's literally all you need to do. I want to darken it up here as well. Okay, and I think what I'll do is I'll do a bit around the head as well. I'll move that down. Let's just do this bit here. Yeah, so I've just moved him down. So I'm going to do on top of the head as well, around the beak. Okay, and I think we can flip it back over. Right, so as you can see, I've flipped it back again now. Hopefully you can see the difference. I know I certainly can. So darkened around here and here. I did actually darken around the head as well, which I recommend doing if you can. And yeah, I think it's made a huge difference. So so yeah, in the next video we'll carry on down the bottom, and I'm quite looking forward to getting these feet in. So yeah, I think that looks good. Okay, so I'm coming back to this this morning. I just want to add a bit of burnt, oh no, not that one, hang on, burnt umber. I just want to make this a bit more brown, and I don't know, it just needs something. So I'm gonna use the burnt umber. As I always say, I'm coming back with fresh eyes, so it's nice to look at it and see where I can improve. It just needs a little something extra. It's not quite dark enough here. So I'm going to go with this burnt umber and maybe add a bit more sort of reddy orange perhaps. I mean, we're almost there. If yours looks fine, then please don't mess with it anymore. I think for me that's actually helping. I think also because this picture's got such lovely colours on it, you want to put them all in, don't you? So to do a bit more up there as well. I'm wondering if I've overdone it with the granite rose, I don't know. But as I say, if yours looks fine, then just leave it. Okay, and I'm going to bring a bit of that up here as well. I'm going to go over some of my, as I say, my granite rose. I don't want to go into the blue that we put in earlier. Okay, let's bring a bit over here as well. I think that's improved it. I think so anyway. What was the other colour? I think we've been using, let's think. Yeah, we've been using the caput mortuum on here as well. So I've got the caput mortuum again, and as I say, I'm just going to put a bit more of this in as well. So I've probably made this, if I'm absolutely honest, made this duck a bit long-winded, but it's turning out okay in the end. But yeah, I think I've probably made it a longer job than it needed be, but you know, I've been drawing for a very long time, and even I make mistakes. To be totally honest, you know, but you just keep going and don't give up. Okay, might put a bit more orange down here, and that'll definitely be it, because we'll be here till Christmas. Now we used the Pablo orange, didn't we? Let's so I've got the orange in the Pablo, and let's just brighten this up down the bottom here. Okay, so let's continue down here. I've got the warm grey one. We're just going to do pretty much the same as what we did up the top there. Okay, so let's continue down here. So I've got the warm grey one, and we're just going to do pretty much what we've done along here. So we'll just put this base layer in. Okay. Okay, so now we need to make these little marks coming down here. So I've gone back to the cocoa with the Pablo, and we've got the markings coming sort of down. So I'm just making shapes to replicate the pattern. And let's fill it in up here a little bit as well. Okay, and as we come round to the front of his body, the marks get a lot tighter or closer together, sorry. So oh, it's quite a lot darker under here. Okay, and then I think we get the, for here, I'm going to get the warm grey 3 again. See if this is going to be dark enough for the shading. Okay, so I think you can see he definitely needs to be darker under here. So I might go for a warm grey 5 or something. I'm going to do a bit of cold grey free here. So let's just go back to the cold grey. There you are. Oh, I'll just put a bit of that here. And then we've got some little reflections coming in under here as well, which I want to put in. So that's like a burnt sienna brown. I think it's the reflections from his feet. Need to sort out here as well. I've still got the cold grey free.